Wakey.
Welcome back to I'll Make a Stay Out of You, the podcast where I, Phil, talk to my friend Tom all about Stray Kids and all the Stray Kids things. And today we're talking about a new album, OT8, baby.
Heck yeah.
OT8,
OT8?
you know what I'm saying? One true.
Oh, because Woojin has, because that bastard left.
Yeah, right now we are one true 8-member group, and that is the one true group.
Yeah.
All right, from now on, you hear me?
Yeah.
People, you hear what I'm saying? So today we listened to Levanter. So we listened to most of the tracks last week. A little bit of a tonal change, a tonal shift in this album, but not an unwelcome one. I thought it was good. I really, really enjoy Levanter as a song and an album. But let's talk to you about how do you feel about it? We listened to everything. You like, how do you like that opening track? Stop. Like I have to ask.
Stop.
Mm-hmm. The one that goes, stop. Boom, 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 boom. Know what I'm talking about? I'll play it right here. Ready?
Stop.
All right, that's where I'm going to play it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I heard it just now, and wow, incredible.
It's like EDM one that you enjoy.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I haven't done like a deep analysis on the songs that I like from this album, I guess.
Oh.
That's my bad. I came unprepared, but no, I mean,
how dare you?
I never hate the music, so it's never gonna change, right?
Yeah, that's
true.
true.
What I will say though is that I definitely prefer when a group has like one sound that they stick with, so that it's not this like crazy like difference between the music, and I know what I'm gonna listen to going into it. Whereas Stray Kids kind of like they kind of stray around a little bit.
They do. They like to experiment with their sound, the music, everything.
Yeah.
And yeah, but I mean, I feel like the tone is the same, but I think it's nice actually when you get a lot of different. They like to experiment with different genres. They're trying to find what is their own sound. But spoilers, they're never going to stop experimenting and putting out different kinds of songs. So it's kind of nice because like you'll end up liking like every track, but they'll probably have at least one track that's like, that's my track. That one's for me.
Yeah.
And so that's pretty nice. And there's a lot of good ones on this album. Let's look at the other tracks. Double Knot was one that we listened to. We listened to that on the last episode, but it's on this album, and it's a more rap heavy, kind of harder song, in which we talked about a little bit on there. So that's it's more in the wheelhouse. But obviously, like Levanter, the title track is a much slower song. It's not a ballad, but it's more of like a poppy, slow song, and I enjoy it a lot.
Poppy.
It's poppy.
Yeah.
I'll play it right now.
I wanna be myself. I don't care. 아직 몇 살이나 해도 just don't care. 널 벗어난 순간 내가 보여. 모든 게 다 눈앞이 닿아. 이제는 알게.
Right now.
This is my effort in not just surprising people.
Right.
With that I'm gonna play the songs, and I still am saying like right now to surprise them. I don't know how to introduce songs yet, I guess. It's just something like we just thought about doing, so we're doing it, you know?
Maybe you should like introduce each segment as like, I don't know, some old-timey radio host where you're like, and now, Levanter by Stray Kids. Clay 4.
No, what? Clay 4?
Clay 3.
It's not even Clay 3. We talked about that. We watched the intro, and they talked about the album, and they said specifically it's not called Clay 3. It's called Clay Levanter. And kind of the ideal behind it is not thinking that it was really funny actually, because Bang Chan said that what he compared it to was the movie Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah.
In that through the whole movie, Po thought that there was a secret recipe for noodles, but actually there was no recipe all along, which, look, by the way, was already a plot point in The Last Dragon by Barry Gordy, okay? The movie. You are the last dragon. You know what I'm talking about?
Let's go with yes.
Okay. Anyway, it's a good movie to me, but I like weird movies, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's in that one. It's he's seeking out a fortune cookie maker, and because his master took a fortune out of the cookie and it was empty, and he was like, "What does that mean?" I don't know. It's a weird movie. Doesn't matter. Look, that's neither here nor there.
Are you talking about The Last Dragon or Kung Fu
The Last
Panda?
Dragon? Yeah, I'm talking about The Last Dragon. Yeah, I'm not talking about Kung Fu Panda. The Last Dragon.
So in The Last Dragon, the guy is like opening a fortune cookie.
Yeah, so
but there's no
like
fortune,
so
he's like, I gotta go find the secret to the fortune
yes.
cookie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
That's right. So he's a martial artist, and his teacher is trying to give him a lesson about
sensei.
like what. Yeah, his sensei. Well, I don't know if he's Japanese, so just saying, he could be Chinese. Doesn't matter. So his master is trying to teach him a lesson about like having the power within you and not needing to depend on something else, which is the lesson of Levanter and Kung Fu Panda. But instead, it kind of like he like says like, I need to find out why there was no fortune. But like they literally in the movie show the master like take the fortune slip out of the cookie and then give it to him, but he doesn't see that, So it's just like, I don't know. It's a good movie, but it has nothing to do. Well, it does. Just don't laugh at me. Anyway, so I like it. So it's like Levanter. Levanter is like Barry Gordy's The Last Dragon, You're Welcome World. What year was that released? Let me check it out.
Probably like 47 or something.
Oh my God, I'm not that old. Let's see. The Last Dragon. Barry Gordy's The Last Dragon. 1985. I was 2 years old when that came out. You can do the math. Do the math on how old I am now. But it's good anyway. And so it's that's a movie all about Levanter, and that's all you need to know. So yeah, instead of doing Clay 3, it was more like, the story is they were searching for the key to success and to reaching their dreams.
Yeah.
And going through the struggles to try and find this special ingredient. But Levanter is all about accepting that was part of your journey and letting it go, because you need to be your whole self from the very beginning, that you need to accept yourself as you are and move forward. And so like it's a really good message. I mean, like most Stray Kids albums are all about like self-actualization and self-realization and stuff like that. So but yeah, it's really good. The next song was Booster. This is one of the B-sides. And I like it, but for whatever reason, it's one of those. There's a lot of Stray Kids songs where I will be listening to it and I'll be like, oh man, this song is so good, and then I look at it and I'm like, oh, this is Booster. You know what I mean? Like it's just like it's not one of like the big tracks on the album that I'm like, this is my song. Yeah. But when I hear it, I'm just like, this song is so good. And then I have forgotten what the title is, and I look and I'm like, oh, right. Yeah. And I feel that way about Sunshine too. I feel bad for the members who were like Lino, who was like, Sunshine is so good. It's my favorite. And I'm like, oh yeah, Sunshine's real good. It's the same kind of deal with me. Like I feel like it's good, but it for whatever reason just will not stick in my head. Like, oh, that's what that song is. Like, but to be fair to me, and I always like to be fair to me.
Gotta.
Stray Kids make so many songs. It's hard.
Right.
Yeah.
They do be making a lot of music.
Yeah, so let's hear a bit of Booster.
눈을 깜빡이면 이미 좀 멀리 가 있어 누구보다 빨리 원하는 곳을 밟아
I'll play it now. In this silence. Right now.
Yeah.
Now.
When?
Oh, sorry.
You've said now so many times.
Okay, how about now?
It will certainly be a surprise when it finally does play.
Yeah, that's right. That's my plan.
I
You
see.
figured me out. and then we'll go in order, so I'm not going to skip to Sunshine because that's one of the ones that I always just forget exists even though it's on my playlist. Astronaut. Astronaut is one of my kids' favorite songs. I mean, like Logan loves space and spacey stuff. So yeah, it's pretty great.
Mm-hmm.
And it's it's a really good song. So let's listen to that right now. Hello, it's Phil from the future. Actually, it turns out we play or attempt to play Astronaut 2 times. So instead, I give you this.
Paul, the secret ingredient to this noodle soup is nothing.
Right here.
Whoa, it was so good.
Hey,
it was
I've
really
been meaning
good.
to ask you about this.
Yeah, what about?
Is there like a certain amount of a song that you can play before it's considered a copyright violation or whatever?
There's fair use, and
Right.
I try to keep it under 15 seconds. Basically, is
Okay.
how long I appropriate for our song playing.
Yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't work, but you know,
What do you
gonna
mean?
do?
What do you mean? Sometimes it doesn't work.
I mean, sometimes it's 25 seconds.
Oh, I see.
But I try to keep it at like 15 seconds.
Sure.
It is fair use. I'm not playing the whole song. I tell everyone you should buy the album, so it's whatever.
So what do you mean? It is fair. What is fair use?
Fair use is like a law in the US that
Right.
says that like it's not a copyright violation if it's like transformative. Like if you're doing a review and you're playing a portion of what you're reviewing and you are then talking about what you heard,
Right,
which
right.
is like what we're doing. So
right, I get that. I understand
Yeah.
that. What I'm saying is, at what point is it not? Like, at what second? What is there a percentage of, like if a song is 2 minutes, you can only play 5 seconds. If it's 3 minutes, you
I
can only
am
play.
not a copyright lawyer.
Well,
You're talking to the wrong person.
maybe something we should figure out if we're going to continue playing
guess-
their music on our podcast, which we may or may not intend eventually to make money with.
Well, shut up. Lots of people make money reacting to their content on YouTube, and I'm going to do it on a podcast. All right?
Okay.
How about that?
Yeah, sure.
I don't know. It's fine.
Mhm.
I'm not worried about it. Like,
Okay.
whatever. I am not a lawyer. I will not advise anyone on how long you can play music, but I try to keep it really short, just to get a taste, so that you have to go and listen to the whole thing. And I link all of the links that I can, and I encourage everybody to buy yourself a physical album if you can.
Yeah.
If you're not saving money to buy the new album, or maybe something else that will be more expensive than a new album.
Oh,
I'll talk about that in a minute too.
is that the thing that Jeanette was talking about?
Yes.
That she should have been talking about?
Well, it's like
It's
we were gonna talk about it. Like it was
Yeah.
something we were gonna talk about on this episode. Like I was gonna bring it up because it's current stuff happening in
Mhm.
Stayville, and I want to talk about it because we're excited about it. So I'm just like,
Yeah. Well, I mean, clearly it's something that's exciting, or she wouldn't have brought it up at all. So
That's right. Yeah, it is. Well, let's just talk about it now.
yeah,
In the midst of all of these,
let's just
these
slide
songs
right
that
in.
we're talking about, slide it in. Stray Kids at the end of last year had a video announcing all the stuff that they had planned for this year, including 3 albums, a new show, and a world tour.
We're talking about
And-
current.
Yes,
right?
yes, yeah. We're talking about for 2022.
Right.
They announced all this stuff, and one of the things they announced was a world tour, and this last week, they announced tour stops and dates for the U.S. And Japan and Korea. So there is a stop in July in Fort Worth.
All right.
And Jeanette and I plan to get tickets. They're not on sale yet, but we plan to get tickets, and we plan to go no matter how expensive they are. I looked at some like fan guides and stuff on like how much they cost previously. And if you do like the full VIP everything, it's like $350 a ticket. And yeah. And if you think I'm not doing that, you don't know me very well.
When do you think the tickets will go on sale?
Oh, I don't know, but the new album it drops in 9 days from when we're recording this, and so I assume, very very big assumption here, that they will not release ticket sales until at least like a week or two after the album is released. That way they don't impact their own album sales, because people will be saving money for tickets.
Mm-hmm.
And that makes sense to me. And they haven't announced all the dates. They basically announced those dates and they said, and more. So they don't even have any dates in Canada. They don't have dates in Mexico, South America, Europe, anything. So there's probably going to be more dates added to hype people up. This was just the first little announcement for it. But a long time ago, Jeanette and I signed up for the official Stay fan club. And that means we get priority access to buying concert tickets. So we will have a better chance than those that did not join. And it was like a limited time. Like in October, you were able to sign up, and they gave you like 30 days to sign up. And if you didn't sign up, you can't sign up until next year. You don't get any of the fan benefits, nothing for a year.
Damn.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. And we already got a discount on the fan meet when we watched that digitally. So, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so we're planning on doing it, and we already worked with the grandparents. They're going to watch the kids overnight so we could drive up to Fort Worth and check out that show. So if you are a Stay and a listener and you are going to be at the Fort Worth show, let us know. Hit us up on Twitter or whatever, and yeah, hopefully we'll see you there.
When is this again?
July. It's let me pull up the actual dates here.
July.
It's in July. Scrolling my Twitter feed.
This is one of those really...
Man, they post a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Here it is. Fort Worth, July 6th.
July 6th.
7/6. You got it. And they will be promoting the new album as well, because it's actually titled as this most recent album that's coming out. So.
Am I allowed to go to this show?
I think it's fine. Maybe. I think it's fine. Like, I have concerns, right? Because I'm like, you're gonna hear a bunch, like, before then, we should get through a lot of albums.
Do we need to record like 3 times a week to catch me up?
To catch you up?
Yeah.
That would make, yeah, we would definitely be there if we did that. Mm-hmm. So if you're willing, I am, and we'll get there much faster. So I know Jeanette wants to, and if we're recording that often, you'll be streaming that often. So, I'm just saying. It's like a benefit for the viewer who watches the live stream.
I get they would be so far ahead, and it would I feel like it would create this weird divide for people like listening as episodes are coming out, and then they're like, I want to go watch the stream, and then we're talking about like 6 episodes in the future,
Yeah, that's true. Maybe we won't be able to live stream it then.
Yeah,
I don't know, but it is a good idea if we want to get you caught up faster, because we are actually going to get through the next couple of albums like really fast. So well, we would go pretty quick. The things that are going to slow us down is the next reality show and then Kingdom. Those things are going to slow us down quite a bit. But
yeah,
I mean, once we're through that, we're basically caught up with a couple of other albums. So we can do it. I'm not trying to dissuade you, but
Don't dissuade me.
You have duty sometimes, and we play video games, and I've been playing a lot of Elden Ring, trying to enjoy it. So
I'm trying to beat it so that I can play World of Warcraft Classic.
Oh, well, how many of the runes have you collected? What are they called?
I'm fucking
greater
stuck,
runes?
dude. I can't get the elevator working.
Oh.
So I've been running around just like, I don't know, just exploring, I guess. Like I've been trying to find this one spot but I don't. All right. So I already Googled like what I need to do next and found the answer, but I didn't like research further on like where exactly I have to go and who I have to kill or whatever. I just have like general locations. So I'm thinking, all right, I'm gonna look at the map. I'm gonna look at something that looks like what that place might look like, and I'm gonna go there. And that has led me on this really weird adventure of finding not the thing that I'm looking for, but some interesting, areas of the map.
Well, that's pretty great. I love that. I mean, that's one of the things I love about the game. So,
except
that's
I want to
okay.
move forward.
That's true. All right. Well,
So-
when we're done here recording, you can be more specific. I might be able to help you. I've beaten a few of the greater bosses, but yeah, I have to push forward too. I'm also not trying to dilly dally too much. I watch a good streamer. His name on Twitch is NDD20. And I've been watching him, like he plays Monday through Friday, and he's been playing it every single day. And even though he's playing every day, like 5 hours a day, he's way behind me in the actual, like, quote unquote story and the actual progression of the game, because he goes and does everything. So even in areas that I feel like I did a pretty good job clearing, he finds all kinds of like hidden areas I didn't realize were there because he just looks around. So
Yeah.
it's like a good way to get both experiences of like, yeah, I'm going to play the game and I'm going to beat it. And I'm going to enjoy it the way I want to, but I'm also curious about all the little esoteric little hidey holes for all of the different secrets and caves and stuff. And I get that experience through this Twitch streamer. So it's nice. And he doesn't spoil me because he's behind me. So yeah, it's good. Anyway, let's get back to Stray Kids.
Yeah.
Even though I love
This isn't an Elden Ring.
I'm sure that Felix is
podcast.
playing Elden Ring, if anyone is.
You
of
think
the
so?
Members. Yeah, he's like the biggest gamer among them. I mean, maybe all the rest of them are too. It's such a big game, like a very popular game. For whatever reason, I just can't picture Lee No doing it. I don't think he has the patience for it. He's like Dan.
Well, Dan's been playing.
Yeah, I know, but come on. Anyway, we need to play Astronaut. So instead of talking about Dan, let's play Astronaut right now.
Okay.
Take that, Dan. Listen to Astronaut, you person.
Kiwi.
이제 가지고 있네 왜 따윈네 맘이 가는 대로 그려 필요 없네 내 발이 닿는 대로 밟아 그래 못해 내 우주선에 Like an astronaut 저기 별었네 두 손에 닿듯이 점점 다가오네
You Kiwi. All right. That's Astronaut. It's good. My kids love it. And I love it. It's like it's a jam. That's the one that we had talked about that they had to like re-edit because they had shot that ahead of time. And it was also advertised in the little trailer that we watched on our last episode for the fall of 2019. Then we get Sunshine, which is, again, the other one I was talking about. Let's go ahead and listen to it now.
I hate Sunshine.
You don't hate Sunshine.
Not the song, but the thing itself.
The thing? Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, because it burns you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I imagine you get a bit of it if you're
A
on the
pale
ship
white gamer
underway.
boy? Yeah.
Well, I was going to say underway on the ship, but yeah, pale white gamer boy. I guess that works too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll play it now. Let's hear the little clip.
주변 모든 게 다 소음하래 모든 소리가 조용해져 나의 걱정은 다 blow up 바람에 다 맡겨 날 이제는 나
Sweet. And then
Sick, bro.
track 7 is You Can Stay, which is we have like one word from in our intro. Which, by the way, like if we're worried about if we're worried about copyright infringement, like I have a straight up clip from a Disney song in our intro. So I don't know. Like I'm less worried about JYP than I am that.
Yeah. Then mega corporation Disney being like, we don't like the 2 seconds of Mulan that's in your podcast about Korean boys.
Hot Korean boys with their hot Korean action. Anyway. Let's
that's a quote for a new trailer whenever you make one.
Okay. All right, I'll have Jeanette remind me of that
hot
so that
Korean
I'll remember.
Boys and their hot Korean action.
Yeah. You Can Stay is
beautiful Korean voices.
Okay. It's a good song.
Korean bodies.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's talk about a fucking song, Tom. Jesus. Okay. Anyway, yes, they are hot Korean boys. We'll talk more about their sad faces from the intro here.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about the music first. You Can Stay is like a stay song. Like they do that pretty often where they like make a song that's just for stay. It's about stay and how they feel about stay, and this one clearly has stay in it over and over again. They're literally going, "You can stay, yeah," you know.
Yeah.
It's good. It's not my number one. I did there was a quiz thing that I got recently that has every single song that they've ever made, and it basically puts two against each other and you choose which one you like better among the two. So it helps you form like your rank. And I took a screenshot of that so I would know what my actual like official ranking is. And I can't imagine that it ranked very high. I don't even think it's probably not even in my top 30. But that's not to say that I don't like it. I do like it. It's a good song. It's very sweet, but like, yeah, it just doesn't rank up there for me for whatever reason. So let's hear just the little clippy clip right now.
You can stay, yeah. 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 쌀쌀한 바람 대신 흐를 쓰다듬는 바람.
And that's You Can Stay.
An appropriate non-copyright strikeable amount.
That's right, exactly. I mean, that's exactly what we go for here on this show.
Right.
Okay, we go for the non-copyright strikeable amount of clip that we play.
I wonder if it's cumulative for all noise.
Shut up! Stop! Why would you? Why do you want us to be in trouble for playing music?
I don't. I want to protect us.
Well, like, look, worst case scenario, I have all of our episodes, and I can always cut them out if I have to.
Yeah.
But it's fun. I like to listen to music with stay.
I'm just imagine
a
day when, we're like big deals or whatever, and then they're like, you guys have to go back and, edit 137 episodes of copyright strikeable material because
okay, A, we will never be a big deal, and B,
how can you say that? As of 16/16 today, we had 2,500 plays.
You don't have to give specific numbers out, okay? Like
we see you listening, listeners, and we appreciate the listening of the listen.
Oh yeah, we've had some fun with our listeners recently, and we'll talk about that too. I definitely want to bring that up on this episode. I think it'd be fun to talk about.
Yeah, how we're cornering the market.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Okay.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
On stays. Specific kinds.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry. We get that. Let's talk about mixtape 5.
Yeah.
When we're done talking about the actual music of the album. We can talk about the
and
intro.
then we can finally move on.
It.
Oh, thank God. Okay, yeah, let's get it out of the way.
All right, fucking Mixtape 5, also known as AKA Hoodie Season. This one we listened to today, so you got to have some fresh, hot takes off the dome for me on this one. Okay, you just listened to it. What do you think of this one? Is that the saying?
Which
off the dome? Right?
Off the dome. Yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm. Off the top of your
which
dome.
one was this? This is the one.
This one's Hoodie Season, the one we listened to that had the lyrics.
Hoodie 후리후리 내게 쉼터같이 부기부기 1번 꺾고 댄스 groovy 모자를 쓰고 나는 이제 block the word 우신너리 쌀쌀하네 마침 Dr. Who yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good if you're in the mood for that kind of thing.
Yeah, okay. I know it's no EDM banger. Tom, what music do you like?
Look, man.
EDM bangers?
You want me to tell you actually? Like, I've been listening
Trap
to this
music?
band. I've been listening to this band lately, and I fucking love them. They're so good. It's okay. You know how I was saying, like, I don't like how bands kind of like move, or I don't like it when a band or a group will like kind of move around between what
genre,
what type of, well, not necessarily genre, but just like the general sound of whatever it is they're making. Well, these guys, they go fucking hard in every song. They're just like, yeah, we don't need a song to be slow. We're a hard fucking rocker group, you know?
Right.
And that's just what they do every single song. And it's like, it's a rare find for me because it in a lot of ways it reminds me of my appreciation for Pendulum, because like the thing that I love about Pendulum is that I know what I'm getting when I listen to Pendulum. It's fucking good ass drum and bass, and every single song is enjoyable. When I turn on this band, I'm like, I get that same feeling. Like I can literally turn on any one of their songs, and I know what I'm getting, and it's awesome. You know.
But I feel that way about Stray Kids. That's
Really?
like literally how I feel. Yeah, like I can pull up a playlist of every Stray Kids song and hit shuffle, and I know I will like the song that I'm listening to, and that it will sound like Stray Kids even if it's different. So I know what you mean, but I don't know, because like Stray Kids experiments with a bunch of different genres, but like I know their voices and their tone and the speed at which certain people rap. Changbean, with your body,
your hot Korean body.
Oh God. And Han with his, you know what I'm talking about?
No. What?
Look, they do these weird ad-lib noises, and Han has one where he's like, blah. Like he makes this like don't laugh too hard. And then Changbean has one where he goes, yo. And like everybody knows they're in like tons of songs. They put it in like lots of songs. So I'm just saying, now that I've said it, you're gonna hear it all the time.
Yeah.
When you're listening. You're gonna start listening and you're just gonna be like, oh, I see. I see. But
what it sounds like?
Look, I don't do a good impression of it. I can't. I do impressions for the kids all the time, but those are characters, not singers.
Is it like the WOG?
Is it like the WOG?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
It's a Warhammer thing. Maybe you wouldn't get it.
I don't know that.
WOG! You know.
It's not like that.
Okay.
It's a little different. Yeah, it's totally different.
All right.
It's in District 9. I mean, like, it's in their debut song. So I will play it. We'll play it.
Play it right here, right now.
All right. Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Did you play
I played it?
Did you play it?
I played it.
Oh,
I definitely did.
Yeah. I got you. Okay. Yeah.
I'm going to play it for you after we're done recording, and you will hear it, and you're going to be like, oh, okay.
The reaction that I just had will be what I do.
That's going to be accurate.
In the future.
It's going to be exactly what it is.
But since time is not linear...
that's right. We're observing it from a different perspective.
You got to hear my reaction to the thing that will happen in the future, in the present,
that's right.
which is now the past, to us.
Yep. Yep.
Anyway.
Anyway, so... before we talk about what we've been up to, do you want to open up this album? We actually
that's right.
We actually talked about the album before we opened it this time. I'm actually kind of impressed, but I think we just forgot.
What
do you say?
Yeah.
No, you want to keep just talking about other stuff?
Man, it's in my hands right now.
Okay,
let's do it.
All right, let's open.
I wonder if I'm gonna get a woo. I'm not.
No, they don't do that. They don't do that.
You don't know.
But I mean, I suppose it's possible that Sub K had an old stock, but I doubt it.
Would they have had stock for this one? Do you think?
It was well, no, he wouldn't even be in this one because he's not in the group. So it wouldn't
Exactly.
matter. He's
That's
not going to be in here.
Unless there's some kind of printing error. Printing error in your favor. Receive rare card.
What?
Think I could get any money off that if it were a thing? How valuable
No.
do you think that would be?
Definitely not. I mean, like, somebody might buy it to burn it. Dude, Stay is not happy about this dude, and I understand it, you know? Oh, there's a fold-out poster, baby!
I haven't even got this goddamn plastic off. Okay, there we go.
He's beautiful. Look at that beautiful face. My boy. Baby bread.
Baby bread?
Yeah, baby bread. That's what we call him.
Baby bread.
Let's see who you have in your fold-out poster. It's in the...
What color is your cover? Is it like...
It is
like
white.
White, gray, kind of like...
Yeah,
like not,
white
yeah.
gray. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yes, we may have the same one because I already had a copy, you know, so...
Where's the fold out? Oh, is it right here? Which way is it? Oh, here we go. It's folding. It's folding.
And is yours baby bread? Or is it different?
Okay.
Baby bread is IN.
We're going to have to play the game again because I don't know anymore.
Uh-oh, you don't know the member by their face?
No.
Does he look like a Fennekin fox?
Yes.
Then it's IN.
Here, hold on. I'll send you a picture and you can tell me
All right.
if I know how to look at faces and see who they are, these beautiful Korean
Is that who
boys.
you thought it was?
I'm going to be honest, I don't know who I think it is. Even now. You think it's IN?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
well,
totally...
mine is IN, so I think
totally
we may have
IN.
the same one.
It didn't turn.
Why?
Okay, there we go.
My cards were stuck together a little bit, and I'm like, ugh, I don't like that.
Oh, I haven't
All right,
I haven't looked at my cards yet.
I pulled out my 3 cards. I have them all face down. I haven't actually looked at them yet, so I'm excited to flip them. We'll see what they are. Now, that's not IN.
Well, I don't know, man.
That's Felix.
Is that Felix?
But that's not. That's Felix. Yeah, he's got that little neck thing on. He's got his earring. Oh, and he's got the purple hair. A little purple tinge in his hair. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good looking man. All right. Anyway, there's been some drama about that recently, and I will we'll address that as well. I think it's a bunch of bullshit. So, all right. Are you ready to start flipping some cards? Did you get yours out?
Yeah,
all right.
got 'em.
I'm gonna flip my first one.
Okay.
I got Han for my first one.
I got somebody.
Oh my God, Tom.
I got
36th
Felix.
episode. You sure it's Felix?
Yes.
Okay.
I got. He looks beat up. He looks like.
Ooh.
He got beat up.
Yeah, I got one of somebody who looks beat up. It's Lino. Jeanette's going to be so excited. And third and final, I got Felix. Yay. God, why do you have your sounds off?
I'm sorry.
Are you in Japan? Can you not turn your shutter sound off?
I leave it on. Well, it's just part of the sounds that I leave on because if I turn those sounds down, then my alarm sound won't happen and I will not wake up and I will be late to everything I do. So.
These boys are looking good.
Quote, will never be a big deal. Quote, Phil, 2022.
It's true. I did say that.
Unbelievable. We're not going to be a big deal with that kind of fucking attitude, all right? You need to put on your big boy, big deal pants.
My big deal pants?
Yeah.
No, thank you. I'm okay. We have a podcast about men who are big deals. Not that I feel like a big deal myself. That's how it works.
We should be big deals.
I mean,
you know those like I don't know what brand it is. Is it pink with like where, you know, it says the word pink or whatever on the butt of those shorts that girls wear. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
We need those, but we needed to say big deal.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know if I can handle that. Woo! Sorry, I just opened to a page of Lino just looking right through me.
Oh.
Yeah, he's looking good in a Vuitton sweater with a Louis Vuitton. What looks like it's supposed to be a wallet chain, but doesn't look like it's chained to anything. So we'll just call it a chain hanging off his pants.
Okay.
Man, these boys look so good in these pictures. Damn. Yeah, that's good. That's good times. All right. Anyway. Yeah, Jeanette and I both got our biases here, so I'm pretty stoked with it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna send you the picture so you can see what my cards look like. Yeah, it's pretty great. I'm excited about this. I think it looks good. Add that to the collection. I still need to get a binder of some kind.
Yeah.
To like put all my boys in.
Yeah. Same.
But yeah, it's good.
We got the same cards.
Oh my god, we got the exact same cards?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, I'm looking at yours right now. I didn't even realize. But we got different fold-out posters. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is crazy. What are the chances?
Right. What are the chances that all three are the same?
All three. That's insane. Because when I saw the beat-up Lino one, I was like, there's no way it's the same one. It must be a different. So I was really excited to see like who you had. But yeah, no. But hey, you know what? We got my bias, we got Jeanette's bias, and we got Anna's bias. So yeah, bias, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy.
Well, where's mine?
It's good. He's over in the corner going, y'all.
I got him once on Yellowwood, and I feel like it will never happen again. Yellowwood was peak Stray Kids for me.
Oh yeah. Well, you know. Well, I'm sure that you will be able to get a hold of at least some more pictures of him. I mean, there's pictures inside the actual photo book that comes with it, but you'll get some. It'll be all right. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be good. It's okay. It's okay.
Sure.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, let's we'll just have a chizzity chat about how Tom had mentioned we've had a lot of listeners. We really appreciate you guys all listening to the podcast. It's been super fun. We're gonna keep going, obviously, but a lot of people have been listening, especially in the last couple weeks. Probably super excited about us being OT8 now. I imagine some people are just excited to see your reaction to finding out, and some people are just excited to not talk about other guy. So me too.
Other guy.
Yeah, you know, that guy. So it's
imagine
it's gonna
being
be
like
fun.
a long time stay and like having gone through that drama. You're listening for the past 30 some odd episodes, just being like, oh, why does he like this piece of shit?
Yeah, I know. That's right. I don't know. I think that most people are pretty reasonable and will understand that like the experience you were getting was there were Woojin by there were he who
things
will
that
not
happened
be named.
that would
People
lead
were
to
biased.
those thoughts. Yeah.
People were biased towards that member. Understandably, he's talented or whatever, but like fuck him, right? And as we talked about, it was a struggle for them. So speaking of struggles, rather than talking about our own listeners, we watched the intro for the album, and it opens so sad, like with them talking about like how hard it has been, and that there were like unforeseen things because the album got delayed by like a month. They had to re-record all the audio, redo the entire choreography, like everything changed. And it was rough on them. It was really hard for them. And it's like they're literally making an episode about or an album about how like they need to accept the mistakes of the past and the drive that they had and then let go of it to move towards the future. And it's like, it's not like that was a theme that they were not already doing. They were already doing that, and then they were faced with like a huge thing. So yeah, it's yeah. So it was pretty sad. I mean, I was glad that they enjoyed making parts of the album, but it definitely, everybody looked so sad, and just there was a lot of distraught stuff. And you know, we know from Bang Chan's letter to Stay that he felt kind of personally responsible. So yeah, it's a whole thing. So worth watching.
It's been an emotional conundrum.
It has been. If you're the type of Stay who feels like you can't watch these people exist, the survival show, because it's too emotional, it may be one to avoid. It's not that bad. It's not as bad as the survival show with the sadness, but it's not great. It's like, yeah, just listen to the album. You're fine. You're fine with just listening to the album. Yeah. Anyway, intro. It was good. Yeah, so we've had some listenership. It's been nice. Yeah. We've also had one of the listeners who's been following. We've been playing some games on Twitch, and we have a listener who's been following us there and playing along with us. We've been playing with her, and it's been fun. We had a great time. And so, hey, we want to let's just give a shout out to Paige for being an awesome person. How about that?
Yeah.
Does that sound good?
That sounds good.
Paige is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So obviously I manage the our Twitter account, and I'm mutuals with someone whose name is Paige already. And they sent a very extremely kind message about how they've been enjoying listening. They're listening through the whole show right now, and they're I think they said on episode 18 and having a great time and really like it. And I was just like, wow, that's awesome. And I said thank you. I replied and said thank you. And then I thought about it, because this was after we had hung out with Paige, and I was just like, is this the same Paige? And I literally sent this message into our Discord. I was like, is this the same Page, or have we just cornered the market on Stay's named Page? And after I sent that message, and this is our a private Discord. This isn't one where Paige would have seen this or whatever. The Page who we played games with followed us on Twitter. So apparently we have it's now required that any Stay who is named Paige, you must listen to our podcast. It's a new rule,
because we already have two. So
we gotta catch them all.
Right.
That's right. Mm-hmm. And you can each have your own nickname, and that's fine. But yeah, it's we'll just keep turning the pages.
Ha ha ha. So stupid.
I know, it's so dumb. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. To all Pages, I apologize. I take it back, but do listen. We like you.
Yeah. Thank you, Paige. You know you are.
That's right. Anyway.
If you know any more Pages, make sure to give them a page.
Give them a page?
Yeah.
Okay. So now is the time when we break dance. We are going to talk about. It's a reference to a mindless self-indulgence song. So, I wanted to let's have a little chitty chatty between us about our next episode.
Okay, wait.
Next,
what?
Yes.
Is this going to be on the current episode?
Yeah, we're gonna talk. Yes,
okay.
Yes.
All right,
I'm just saying. I'm just trying to segue, Mr. Segway Killer.
Look, man, I just want to make sure, because you're like we need a chat between us about the next episode, and I'm thinking, oh, okay, so we're done with this episode. Should we stop the recording?
Yeah, no, we're done. We're done talking about Levanter.
Yeah,
I love Levanter. It's a beautiful music video. I watch it all the time. It's so good. But we are done with it. We move forward.
Throw it away.
and we're not going to throw it away because it's a beautiful song and everybody loves it. I mean, if you're going to be streaming the new album soon, when that comes out in 9 days from this recording, you should include Levanter's music video in your rotation, because like there's going to be a whole lot of stuff for Stay to help them meet their like goals for views and stuff. And one of the things is you stream the YouTube video, and there's like rules around it. Like you have to watch at least like 10 minutes of YouTube videos between streams, or else they will remove your views from the actual video. So people usually come up with different lists of like, watch this music video, this music video, this music video. This
wait, hold on. But what if you link me the video and then I watch it, and then that's all the YouTube I consume that day? It doesn't count?
No, it does. You get one, but you can't. If you watch it back to back, they will remove that second view.
Right. Okay, I see.
So I'm saying like you can't watch it on repeat. You have to watch it, then watch like a couple other videos, then watch it again, then a couple other videos.
Right.
And so there's a few, say, large title tracks, including Levanter, that usually get thrown into that mix of like you do all of the different music videos, and then so that way like even older songs start really increasing the amount of views that they get. So yeah, it's gonna be good. But on our next episode, we are going to start covering some of the side content that Stray Kids creates. So we already know that they are prolific song makers and make all these different albums, but they have a shitload of different videos that they do called SKZ Players, and that's all the ones we're going to watch right now or on the next episode. And then they also have an OST that we're going to be listening to, which means they did a soundtrack for a show. And we're going to watch all of those on the next episode. They're going to be cool and fun, and some of them are actual songs that they wrote. I think they have some covers, and then there's some dance videos, so it's gonna be fun. I think we're gonna really enjoy it.
All right.
Yeah, get to really show some OT8 action.
Nice.
In some of those. I'm excited, so it's gonna be good. Yeah.
All right, well, this was a very poggers episode.
It was. I thought it was poggerific.
Am I right, gamers?
Okay. All right. It's not as good when you do it.
Sorry.
You can't force it. That's the problem.
I feel like
okay, bye everybody. No, I'm just kidding.
You were forcing it. It was like your quote.
No, yeah.
It was like the most forced.
It was. Yes, but that's why it was funny.
Right.
You see.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. Poggers, dude. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna play
some Elden Ring.
I'm gonna play Elden Ring.
Are you gonna play Classic?
I'm gonna beat it. Okay, so my goal, I guess,
with yourself.
Yeah, my agreement with myself and what I've told Anna is that I'm gonna play Classic, but I'm gonna beat Elden Ring first because I bought it. Might as well.
Yeah,
because as soon as I start playing Classic, I'm gonna.
You won't do anything.
Right,
else
exactly.
If you're gonna level up in that game, it's gonna take you the next 6 months.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Good luck with that. All right. Well, we'll see you on the next episode. We'll talk about SKZ Players and the OST that we're gonna be listening to. If you're a Stay, you know which one I'm talking about. If you're a Stay and you don't know which one I'm talking about, then I'm
get educated
for you. No. It's just exciting because like it's like one of the best songs. I go back and listen to it all the time because it's so good. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna warn you about it. I was gonna warn you about it. Now I am backpedaling, so I'm not gonna tell you anything about it.
Okay.
Bye everybody. We'll see you next time.
We don't say goodbye.
Look, I followed it up with "We'll see you next time." Is that not good enough?
You need to one line and initial that goodbye at least. That's how you get rid of something in the Navy.
Oh, okay. Bye, everybody.
You're gonna say it again?
I don't know how else to say goodbye.
It's see you later, alligator. There you go.
Okay, see you later, alligator.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.